again. The hosts are united, ready to go. They tried to kill it, but we're not that damn show. Fuck you. We're back, louder than you'll know. Corporate radio can kiss our ass. They fired us, tried to make us fold, but we're not that damn show. Still raw, uncut, and bold. Cunts. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Welcome to episode 27 of America's Loudest Podcast. This is Not That Damn Show. We are all here, and there is a lot to get to on today's show. We have a couple announcements we want to make. Ian's got some shit that he needs to set straight about what happened at his most recent job. Of course, we have Florida Man. We'll talk about the Sydney Sweeney controversy, confessions, random thoughts. We're going to bring that back today as well, too. So a whole lot to get into, but I want to dive right into one of our big announcements. I have to clear something up, guys. So I went on the Arnie States podcast this past week. Always love going on his show. It's always a good time, you know. He said he wanted me to tell you guys, hey, and invite you guys on the show whenever you want. So reach out to him. But we talked about, which I'm sure we'll get into a little bit here at some point, some of the most recent things that have happened in radio up in Reno with that show that we can't stand, which is no longer a show. We talked a little bit about that, but I had mentioned something about our podcast, and part of the reason why I went on the show was to talk about our damn night out that we have coming up.
Yeah.
Real excited about this, by the way. August 30th, things are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I sort of teased something and said that we will have an announcement this week on Not That Damn Show about something that's happening at the party. People who listened to his podcast misheard me and thought I said that we were going to be interviewing somebody from RAD Radio on our show today. I never said anything. I just want to clarify. I never said anything like that. We're not going to have anybody from RAD Radio on this show. Well, at least maybe not right now. But
they're welcome to reach out.
Absolutely. God, could you imagine? I mean, I don't really want to talk to Balloon Fucker, but it might be interesting to get some insight. But I would love to have Dawn on the show sometime just to see what she has to say. I think that'd be hilarious.
I'm willing to buy the gift certificates of your favorite food establishments.
And it's just like that. She's not going to do it.
Great job.
But there was one person who we've thrown around this name a few times, and she pops in and pops out on social media every once in a while. And she was definitely somebody who was a part of RAD Radio for a very long time. And she's a missed person on the radio. And I'm talking about Amanda. Do you guys remember Amanda?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amanda Crane, I believe is her last name. She was producer Amanda on Rob, Anybody, and Dawn for years. Well, she left the show. Not sure why she left the show, if she got fired or what, but maybe we get some insight because she's going to be at our damn night out. She's going to be at the Boardwalk August 30th to come hang out with us. She even said she'll come up on stage. She'll, we could do a bit with her. We can interview her, whatever we want to do. She's going to be hanging out with us, man.
Okay. I only had a chance to meet her once. We had some event and she was super nice. She's like one of the few you get to actually enjoy being around, but it was very briefly.
She's such a nice person, and I know some of the dammits listening who listened to that show will probably agree that she brought a different level of insight to that show because she was the only one with kids. So, and she was a liberal too, which was interesting, or she still is. But not that has really anything to do with anything important, but on a show like that where everyone is very conservative, it was interesting to hear her take on things. But she had kids, and so she was able to relate, I think, with the parents and stuff, whereas Rob and Dawn were always like, it's our dogs. Like, no, your dog isn't your fucking kid. Shut up.
I don't care what anybody says. They are not your children.
No, not at all. You can't. It's not the same. Not even remotely close. If you
I have both. I have a dog and a daughter, and if I had to keep them from one gets to live a little longer, the dog Dexter's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the only thing I kept from California, by the way, in case you were wondering.
Really? The only thing?
I don't think I have anything else other than some of our merchandise. I have nothing from California.
I was going to say, you got that thing right behind you.
Oh, yeah, I stole that. Never mind. There's two things I got. The Dexter and this. I didn't steal this. I was
about to say, how come when I say it's a problem, but you have to correct me, but you're like, no, I stole that.
I remember that. You yelled at him. It didn't get stolen. It just never got returned.
They forgot that we had it.
I think that from what I remember in my head, keep it. Take everything you want.
That's right. That's what they said. They did say that. That's not even a lie. They take whatever you guys want.
Because when that building was empty, they just said, "Hey, just start grabbing shit."
Yeah, they were like, there was like gold plaques and like band shit and a bunch of CDs and vinyl and everything, all kinds of stuff. They're like, just take it. We're just going to throw it away. I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, there was. Imagine an entire dumpster just filled with nothing but CDs that labels have sent throughout the many, many years that 98 Rock was a thing. And they're just out in the middle of the room saying, go through this. And there were, at least tens of thousands of these things. Yeah. And every day I'm just going through them. And they eventually go, hey, there's a whole other closet over here in Pat Martin's office that if you guys want to go through that. And I'm like, well, fuck. Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, that's back when, back in the day, they used to send so many CDs. They quit doing that in the last decade or so.
Now, because some of them will, if you reach out to either the label or the artist themselves, I'd be like, hey, you want to send a couple CDs? Like, I reached out to a buddy of mine, his name's Des Rock, and he's like, yeah, he sent me like 5 or 6 CDs, and he's really good. So if you reach out to them, but they don't just be like, hey, will you play this for us? Now they just email it to you in a Dropbox.
What they used to do back in the day before any of us were in radio is they would deliver like CDs or a vinyl, like a record, and inside of it would have like a fucking 8-ball.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, here's play this on, here's a little bit of cocaine and get you to play the record on it. So I'm like, man, I missed out. That was the good times in the radio.
That's
good
so,
shit.
That's so true. I talked to a lot of the old timers, and even right here, I talked to one of the guys that I work with. He's been in radio for a long time, and he goes, yeah, that's how it was in the 70s and 80s. So I was like, damn.
I know. Awesome. I was like, I wonder. Pat Martin used to tell me that shit. I'm like, dude, Pat used to do blow. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying if Pat did.
He might have just thrown it away, but
he just smelled it, sniffed it, just
pass it along to somebody else.
Smells interesting.
Give it to me if you don't want it. Well, back then, not now. I'm doing it.
Now if it showed up, I'd just flip it because I don't do that. But I was just like, does anybody want this? I'll give it to you for a discount.
Yeah, I'm a drug dealer all of a sudden.
I feel like the fentanyl has just ruined drugs for the whole community. So
you can't trust it.
I agree.
Can't trust anything. Yeah. I'll just smoke weed and I'm good. You can trust that. It's usually all right. You don't have to worry.
Although I did hear that if you take it to your local police station and have them test it for you, then they probably will.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of my life. Hey, can you guys look at this cocaine and tell me, make sure it's good? Make sure
you laugh. But at least once a year, somebody gets busted for doing exactly that.
I know. Or people call the cops and they're like, hey, man, this guy stole my crack.
Oh, yeah, that happens a lot.
All right, so real quick about August 30th, that damn night out, tickets are available right now. They're going really, really fast. You get them at NotTDS.com. You can get them over at the Boardwalk's website. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be a live show. We're going to have a handful of segments that we're going to do with you guys. Maybe we're going to do Craigslist. Maybe we'll play a game. Maybe we'll do Florida Man. We get this, who knows? But Lara's going to be there as well. She's willing to come up on stage and do a bit with us, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Right. Thundercover. Fuck, I'm excited about Thundercover. I just was talking to Lath, the lead singer of Thundercover, and he was asking me about the song that we want them to do. And I think we could just say we're trying to get Thundercover to do I Fucking Hate Ian.
Yeah. What's funny is you sent that in a text message and you misspelled his name. I'm like, who the fuck is Lath?
Did I spell it wrong? I don't know how to spell his name. It's Laith. What did I spell?
Yeah, but you spelled it Lath. No I.
Fuck it. See, that's why they're gonna play. That's why they're gonna play I Fucking Hate Ian. Because you talk so much shit. But hopefully, I'm not gonna play this whole song.
I was gonna say it's not worth it
in the background, but it's good song.
You should have bought it by now.
Yeah, actually, it is available on our Patreon for you to download if you want to get it. Another thing, actually, if you don't do that and you want to get a physical copy of our songs, we're gonna have a handful, not many, just a certain amount of CDs. It is a Strokified Music Volume 1 available at Not That Damn Night Out or That Damn Night Out. And I would say you're going to have to get there early.
They're
on those.
There's not a small amount, but it is first come, first serve. If the second you walk in, go to the merch booth and get it, because I wouldn't be surprised if by halfway through the night they are gone.
I'm having people ask me in this area in Florida, can I get my hands on them? I said, I don't know. Maybe we'll have them online at some point where you can purchase them. I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
We could try to figure that out for sure.
I know at that event you can get those. And speaking of songs, I got a good one today too.
Good. Yeah. Hey. So just real quick before I dive more into this party stuff, the song, which I'm going to say is called "Let Me Sniff That Ass," which is a great name, by the way.
Yeah.
That goes with a story, right?
Yeah. It goes with a story. And when I do the Florida stories today,
okay, perfect.
It's going to go right into that. I know we didn't pre-talk about that conversation, but the song is it worked out better than I thought. It was one I thought I was like, damn, okay, all right.
All right, cool. I do have a song I want to play too after we're done talking about the damn night out, because I created something and I want to play it for you guys, and hopefully you guys get excited and it'll just build up some momentum for it. And if it's really good, I'll try to create a video for it. But again, Thundercover's going to be there. I want to thank Elite Pool Tile Cleaning, because without those guys, fuck, we wouldn't be able to make this thing happen. Plus JLS Outdoor Services and the Wrecking Crew Bakery and Cafe. You are coming down to the end of the pool season here soon, real quick. So make sure you reach out to Elite Pool Tile Cleaning. Have them clean your shit, because you nasty kids swimming in your pool, like taking a bath in there and shit. It's probably all gross. Have them clean it and they'll make it look nice.
I do also want to say, because we are talking about the party, we are having a pre-party the night before exclusively for our Patreon listeners. So if you're not subscribed to Patreon, you will not know where the location of this party is.
That's going to be a rough fucking weekend, man. I'm getting
For
a little
who?
old.
I'm not. I was about to say,
I'm pushing 50 here, brother. I gotta go out Friday and Saturday. I go to bed at like 9 o'clock.
I'm coming off vacation. The vacation swapped. It was going to be the show vacation, but things had to like drastically change last week. I had to flip-flop some bullshit, and it cost some extra fees to make it work out.
Oh no.
So I'm leaving Long Beach Thursday after I get off a cruise.
Oh, come on, man.
And then I'm flying into Sacramento I guess Friday to make it to the show. But I'm going to be vacation wears you out. It's the truth.
It's depressing to go from a cruise to Sacramento. Like
that's what I said. That's what I've been telling you.
Dude, not even that, because like I keep mentioning like, hey, where are you going on vacation? Sacramento.
I know,
vacation and Sacramento do not go together.
See, I get to say it differently. I'm going to the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Fucking
and then
Catalina
I'm going to
wine
Baja, Mexico, and then so it's just a little cruise, and then I get to go over there and see you fucker. So I may be out of communication that week.
Oh, all right. Well,
that's fine. We don't talk as it is.
I hope I make it too.
Yeah. So again, Amanda's going to be there. It's going to be awesome. Come see her. She's going to hang out and talk with everybody. Lara, of course, is going to be there. It's going to be, who knows who else is going to show up as we start to get closer to this day, man. More and more things are happening. I bought a coffin, which showed up here yesterday. It's sitting out over here. We have a bag of penis guns that showed
you got
up
the
at my
dick
house.
gun right there.
I got the dick gun right here. This is one of them. I got a whole bag of them now.
Oh, I got more on the way. I think the 8th. We got some more going to be here. Here's
I don't have one. Don't forget the painting behind you.
Have one. And then plus someone's going to win this beautiful one of a kind gay flamingo painting that we're all going to sign, who's painted by
a flamingo I've ever seen.
Painted by a world-renowned artist right here in Sacramento.
Yeah, there's nothing about this event that's mature. So if you show up and you're like,
absolutely not,
I'm offended easy, you won't fucking like it.
And see, that's the thing. Like you think that you're old when you get there, but like just having as much fun as we do, like it revitalizes you, makes you feel young again.
That's
but
it.
Then the next morning's pretty rough.
Yeah, don't worry about
right.
that.
Yeah,
and we will
not to think about it.
We will show up. We show up to our job.
we might be late, we might be drunk, but we'll fucking be there. I promise you that.
Hey, as long as I get paid. If I don't get paid, I'm not going.
Well, I don't think are we getting paid for this?
Oh no, I was just making a joke.
Like, wait a second, are you making money? Because I'm not.
I felt
like fuck.
I mean, if somebody wants to
that scene from Meet the Millers. You getting fucking paid?
You're getting fucking paid? Because I'm not.
I mean, if somebody wants to buy me a beer, that's reason enough to show up.
I think the people who are making money are the Boardwalk, which we appreciate them letting us do this. They're good people over there at the Boardwalk, and they're rebranding and they're killing it. And then Thundercover, who's going to do an amazing job for us too. But
this is for people. This is for the fans. Honestly,
that's it. It's what it is. We want you guys to know that we're serious about this thing, and we want to grow the show, the podcast, and live events to something that Florida and California need from an entertainment source. And hopefully we can do this. And the next event, hopefully we can do in Florida. We can just keep going back and forth. And eventually, actually, when we get to confessions, there's a confession where somebody asked us about a podcast tour. We'll talk about that a little later in the podcast. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But I want to play a song I had made. I didn't do much to this other than just have AI do it, but I thought it was pretty good, and it's about the party. So let's check this out. It's called That Damn Night Out.
Pop punk, like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got it.
August 30th, we're burning this town. The boardwalk's alive, you better come down. Mikey and Stuff the crew's all here. Lara's grabbing drinks, it's the party of the year. Man is back from the radio days. Thundercover's cranking, gonna melt your face. That damn night out, hey, hey. Don't you miss it, don't you sit this one out, hey, hey. we're proud that damn night out. New co-host jumping in for show with the crew. It's not that damn show like you never knew. Aftershock tickets flying off the stage. Cheap drinks, bad decisions, and a little outrage. A man is back from the radio days. Thunder covers cranking, gonna melt your face. That damn night out, hey, hey. Drinks and laughs, yeah, we're tearing it down, hey, hey. Gay flamingo, penis guns in the crowd. Yell loud, we're proud, that damn night out. New co-host jumping in first show with the crew. It's not that damn show like you never knew. Aftershock tickets flying off the stage. Cheap drinks, bad decisions, and a little outrage. A man is back from the radio days. Thunder covers cranking, gonna melt your face. That damn night out, hey, hey. Drinks and laughs, now we're tearing it down, hey, hey. Games, prizes, and your best friends around. Yell loud, we're proud, that damn night out. That damn night out. This show, you'll hate yourself tomorrow. This is your shot, don't you live in sorrow. Buy your tickets now, come get wild. Cause not that damn show's getting reckless tonight. Follow that damn night out, hey, hey. Penis guns busting, everybody screaming, shout, hey, hey. Can't believe those up for crowds, no doubt. Yell loud, we're proud, that damn night out. That damn night out.
It's so
All right,
weird because
that's
like the tune is pop punk, but it sounds like a country singer.
I know it's super strange, but AI does what it does.
It does.
Yeah, I'm like my brain can't handle this right now.
I just want to clarify the people for the last few years who constantly are saying, when you coming, when you coming. If I don't see you, don't fucking talk to me.
You're dead to
anymore.
me.
You're
Yeah,
pissing
no.
me off because I'm actually losing money on this deal
Yeah, I
at the
know.
same time. You think about, I got to pay for a hotel for a couple days,
car.
you know.
Car rental, yeah.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
food,
we got a
like,
lot
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, like every time I visit Sacramento, my friends list gets a little bit shorter because everybody that was always like, when you coming? When you coming? I'm going to come see you. And I don't see them. You're dead to me.
Fuck you then.
Yeah, because I spent my hard-earned money and my free time coming to see you fuckers, and you can't
True.
be bothered to come see. Like, I know, look, I don't expect everybody to drop what they're doing for a week. Just come see me one night. I'm very easy to find. You can ask me where I'll be. If you can't make it out one night, like even on a Wednesday night, come see me for a couple of hours. I'm not saying stay out all night with me.
There you go.
You'll have fun. Like everybody's gonna have fun. It's not like we're trying
Yeah.
to sell you turkey brine.
I'm a joy to be around.
Like, well, I mean, if we had turkey brine, I think we could probably sell it. I mean, maybe we make some turkey brine this year. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of funny. Oh, fuck. Well, we are going to try to sell you some things. But so come on out to that damn night out, August 30th at the Boardwalk. It's going to be cool. You know who else is going to be there is our fourth mic.
Yes.
So we were talking about this before the show, before the recording. Some of it may end up on the Patreon, but we have made our decision, and we're not going to say who that exact person is at this moment. But that person, hopefully, will be joining us next Sunday, and that will be a whole
Wednesday
new
or Tuesday
era
for you people.
Yeah, so it'll be on the recording for Sunday, but it'll be a week from today when you're listening to this or whatever. We'll have our new co-host. It'll be a whole new era, not the damn show.
I'm so glad it's over.
I got to tell you, man, me too.
Same. Dude, I didn't
See, from the
I didn't
beginning,
expect this
I will
bullshit.
explain this from the beginning. My perspective was like, let's just hire someone. And you two said, no, let's do it differently. And I understand why the engagement part. I definitely get that. Mine came from a personal thing because this radio station that I work for now, before I got there, they did this open thing. And it turned into this fucking disaster. None of these people got picked. I didn't know anything about it. I had somebody who didn't get picked sending me shitty emails. And I'm like, well, fuck you in Missouri. And I'm fighting with people. I'm like, I just got here. There's people like instantly wanting to hate. And I was like, oh, it's too much.
You're
so I
right,
was looking
too.
at it from that angle.
That makes a lot of sense. And people already are starting to hate on they don't even fucking know who the person is. And they're like, well, fuck that person. Somebody sent an email in because I put a poll up in the group on Facebook.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you're not a part of our Facebook group, you need to be. I'm going to read this to you. Somebody sent an email to Not That Damn Show. They're not TDS@gmail.com and Mikey at nottds.com. I don't know if maybe you guys got it too. But it says voting on It said voting on Facebook seems unfair. 2N Jen has over 1,000 friends on Facebook, and now it's just a popularity contest since people are sharing it. It should have been a Patreon poll, so only people who absolutely listen have their voice heard, not friends of contestants. Can I be clear about something? We never said that your opinion mattered.
We said from the beginning that it doesn't.
Did.
We said like 2 months ago, your opinion does not matter.
Now I see what the person's saying about the Patreon. Like that means you got special privileges. But honestly, a decision was made before that even put that up.
It really was. That's the truth. The decision was pretty much made. We never really had it set in stone, but we all kind of knew, and the poll was there because I wanted to get the feedback just to hear what you guys thought. It's not going to change us or sway us any way, because really what it comes down to is, who's going to who's has the best chemistry with us, who's funny, who's quick-witted when we're
going to give us the best show.
Half of our fucking show, like, we have an outline, yes, but sometimes we don't really follow the fucking outline. It's like, let's talk about this, and then we talk about a million other fucking things, and you have to be ready to be able to do that, and some people just can't,
Yeah,
it's just the way it is.
Just whoever it is, just whoever we announce, just give them a shot, because it's not an easy thing to walk into something like this that's been established. And I know the truthful is, Lara's going to be at our party, but Lara's given the blessing.
Yes. Yeah. Lara has given the blessing on this person. As a matter of fact, Lara sent me a text, and I was going to create AI Lara, but I didn't have a chance to, and maybe I still will just for fun.
I would also like to say that, she's given us her blessing, but she left, so it wasn't really her call.
Oh, we didn't go off her vote either. I'm just saying it's nice for her to say, good luck, guys.
It was nice for her to sort of co-sign on what we all had already sort of discussed. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't even know what my thoughts were, and she just sent this message, and she's like, I like this about this, and this. Yeah. There's a lot to it. But so it was cool. So Lara approves. Hey, Mrs. Lara approved. And now for all you that are like, just bring Lara back, that ain't going to happen.
We can't.
We can't. Lara's done. We are going to bring a fourth person on, and she's going to join us next week. I'm really excited about it.
Lara's happy with her life. Probably not having to deal with the drama we stir up constantly.
Jesus Christ.
It makes no sense. Like, you can't tell us to bring Lara back. She chose to leave. We did not get rid of her. This was her call.
And you're Stroke, you make a good point. Like, there's so much fucking drama that is involved in this show in the past 6 months. Like, how did this even fucking happen? We just started a podcast, and all of a sudden Trapped hates us, and fucking people are talking shit, and like, what the hell?
We've outed a lot of people.
We sure did.
I mean, we have been, God, I don't know how much we want to get into this, but with that whole RAD shit, we called that from the first part of the year. Once we were able to just let go, and before the podcast, we almost predicted step by step of what has exactly happened. I don't want people to call us at 1-900 not that damn show and buy per minute, but we could probably give you a psychic reading.
Like, I mean, you're right. We definitely were able to predict that. We might as well talk about it a little bit just to get everybody caught up, and for our listeners that are in Florida or all over the country, real quick, RAD Radio, when we talk about this guy, Rob, and RAD Radio, for those that don't know, we worked with this dude for a little bit. He talked shit about our radio show. He treated everybody he's ever come across as a piece of shit. Anybody he thought was beneath him, he treated them poorly. Which was everybody except for people he could gain stuff from, until he couldn't gain anything else from them anymore. Then he started to treat them poorly. So he had this radio show. The radio show slowly started to crumble over the past few years. And just this past week, which we predicted, the show completely ended. It's done. His producer fucking quit on Monday and said hasn't been paid in a month. And then the very next day, his co-host came out, and she's like, I'm ending my career in broadcast.
Of like 30 years, 34 years, something like that, been with the guy. The domains is no websites up there. Wikipedia, wife post. Didn't somebody, or maybe it wasn't the wife, somebody posted he's just been drunk in the room. Yes, he just didn't show up to work. This thing could still exist. He just didn't show up.
He stopped going to work.
The only station he had left on was going, we don't even know what's going on.
It's basically what I read is like, just locked himself in his bedroom with bottles of alcohol, and I'm just like, well, damn, I didn't know it was like that.
So like that, I saw 4 bottles of vodka is what he was surrounded with at that time, according to that post that I saw on Reddit. And that's the guy, that's some deep shit, man. That's a fucking deep addiction to let your whole entire everything you've ever built up,
your
for the
30-year
past 30
career,
years, just go to shit because you can't get past your ego? Maybe, I don't know.
Let's get to the nice part before we get to the mean part.
There's a nice part.
I think we've all agreed. We hope the person finds whatever they need and gets help
You're
and
right.
straightens their life out. But I think when it comes down to it, we work with this son of a bitch, and he's probably the most evilest person I ever met. And that's why there's not a like towards him at all.
No.
I only hope as an individual he fixes it. But when it comes down to being in this business, I hope he never does it again.
Yeah, I hope nobody here wants him to drink himself to death.
No,
but we
no
don't
way.
want him in radio. We don't want him in the industry anymore.
Also, too, like if he dies, it makes the coffin I bought extremely fucking morbid, and I don't know if I'd want to put it up on stage then, and it's a total waste of money.
I know.
at that
Yes,
point.
then,
So
well, at least you got a Halloween decoration for October.
that's true.
I can't wait to the eulogy.
Our fake one at the show.
R1. I'm gonna write one on the cruise.
You should. You should write a eulogy.
yeah.
We should
Write us a
bury his show and that radio station. Those two things.
Can we bury my radio station too?
Let's throw it in there. Let's bury that radio station too. We should talk about that. Actually, we could move some stuff around and kind of get into that. Ian, what the fuck happened to you this past week? Like, I know your company that you were with got bought. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you just walk us through this whole thing? Because Ian is no longer on the radio in one city, at least for now.
Yeah. So I worked for Magic Broadcasting, which has been around for decades. Stroke worked there with me for
I worked there
a
when
long time.
Yeah, I worked there with Styles and became Magic. So like 2004 or 5, I think.
Originally, that's where you guys were at before you guys came to California when we all started working together, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And the owner is getting up there in age. It's an independent company, mom and pop stations, and he's just getting old. And he decided to sell the company to a company out of Fort Walton, which is near Stroke. And they came in and told us they told everybody at the company, like, hey, we're buying this. Nobody has to worry about anything. We've bought several stations in the past. We've never let anybody go. There's one person decided to leave of their own accord. So we're like, all right, so you guys are keeping us all on. They're like, yeah, we're not interested in firing anybody. We just want your listeners. That's all we want. Like, okay, so I keep doing my job every day. I found out on Tuesday from somebody that worked there that calls were being made to let people know, like, hey, we're keeping you guys on because your contract with Magic Broadcasting will be terminated on Friday. And I'm like, okay, so hopefully we'll all get a phone call saying that they're keeping us on. Thursday comes around, no phone call from anybody. Our GM, who has been there for 37 years, I love her to death. Stroke, you know who I'm talking about. Carla, I love her to death. She did not get a phone call. Our top saleswoman did not get a phone call. This woman got me 4 endorsements at the same time. She was a baller. I didn't get a phone call. So Friday, we're like, you know what? Fuck it. This is our last day. It's our last day. Nothing we can do about it. My co-host gets a phone call, and another show gets a phone call, and a low-level salesperson gets a call, which means I do not have a contract or a job with this new company. And I think one of the reasons is because I was just too expensive. And so was our GM. We were 2 of the highest paid people there. But what pisses me off is that they did not have the balls or the courage to at least call us and say, hey, we're not going to offer you a job. They just ignored every phone call, every text, every email.
God.
That's shitty.
They ignored us.
Did not know that.
I called the person who was going to be taking over 2 times, sent him a text message, left him a voicemail, nothing.
Oh my God.
So I go on Facebook and I write something that I thought was pretty professional. I said, hey, I appreciate you guys letting me be a part of your mornings. And if you've ever listened to me, it means a lot, but it's time for the next adventure. So I'm blocked out of the social medias, and the Facebook page of my old radio station, they write this scathing thing about how there's going to be major changes. They're getting rid of 90% of the commercials, which is fucking stupid, because if anybody knows anything about radio, commercials are your income. But yeah,
are they talking about like all commercials, or like, I think I read that it was like pretty much just anything that wasn't local.
Let's see. We have eliminated over 90% of the non-local ads.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's a lot.
That's really dumb, by the way, because local businesses unfortunately don't have a whole lot of money, and a lot of stations and a lot of companies survive on those national ads.
National buys, they make money. So I'm reading the comments in that post, and some people are asking, like, hey, good that my co-host gets to stay because he's very well loved, but people are asking, what's going to happen to Ian? Well, they replied with, let's see, he was let go by Magic Broadcasting and was not offered a job with us. That is a fucking lie.
So wait,
I was not let go from anybody.
I was going to say, they're saying that the other company let you go.
Yeah, and that's a goddamn lie.
They're like, okay, there's a grocery store here that just took over another grocery store. I went in the other day, and this lady had been working for this other place for 9 years. And she said the other company said, your contract's no good with us, or your job is no good. You can reapply. So she's out of a job. I walked into the grocery store. This lady's almost about crying. Like, this small store near my house. Same bullshit in radio. They knew this. Here's what I've heard. Okay, so this is a somewhat medium-sized company. They do have a cluster where I live right now. I only heard this. This is what I've heard from people over here. The guy that's a GM, and I was worried. I didn't try to stir up to Ian, but I heard he was a snake. I heard that he's not the trustworthy person. And now I realize he's a pussy because he can't even answer his fucking text. So that now I know exactly who he is. But I heard nothing good. And what they're doing is they're piping in, not just your station, Ian. I know that cluster because I worked there for 15 years or 16 years. Even doesn't matter if you listen to it or not, because their conservative talk radio station, they're going to fuck that up too. Because, the big dogs in that conservative is like Hannity and, those names. They're putting on things they got rid of all the big names to change it to put in their people. They're piping in, which, in other words, they're just putting on other shows in other areas. They're fucked it up. And I've talked to several people who are pissed.
And that's another thing that they lied about, because they told us that, we want to be live and local. I'm like, well, it's not live or local if you're doing shit from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And that was a lie. They lied about keeping us all on. And I literally somebody asked, did y'all let Ian go? The station page responded with, Magic Broadcasting did, and the new company did not offer him a position. No, Magic Broadcasting didn't fire me. That's not
Ian,
what happened.
You know what I would say? To those fuckers right now? I would honestly, you have the same friend I do as an attorney. Ask him.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
that's
basically just put out a fucking lie about you. Now see what happens.
I mean, somebody actually said the same thing. Somebody brought this to my attention and was like, you should sue them. I'm like, is that slander? I don't even know, because that's not what happened. I have an email saying that on Friday your contracts will be because they're going to be a new company. Magic Broadcasting will cease to exist. So they did not fire me. The company just does not exist anymore.
Weird. That's a weird way for that to go down. I mean, radio's a shitty business. Listen, we've worked in it for so long, and I mean, I would probably still work in it if the opportunity came, but it's still a shitty business. And we know that when people get fired, they get fired in a really weird way. Every fucking time, you get like, it's when they're planning on firing you. And I'm going to ask you this, Ian, did it feel like you were going to get fired? Like when Stroke and I were let go from 98 Rock, like for a few weeks leading up to it, we both knew.
Yeah, that pussy wouldn't talk to us. Yeah, that pussy wouldn't talk to us.
That's exactly what happened, because my co-host, who, God bless him, he's an optimist to a fault. He was like, things will work out. Things are going to be fine. I'm like, I've been let go in this industry. You haven't. I know the signs. When they're not responding to text messages or emails or phone calls, they're ignoring you because they don't have the fucking balls to face you. That's literally what is happening with my GM, because they got rid of all the door codes and everything because they didn't want to face anybody. They just, they called the people that they wanted and ignored the people that they didn't want.
It's just like change the codes to everything, and somebody just shows up to work, and then all of a sudden they can't get in, and they don't have a job anymore. That's pretty typical of the radio industry. I wonder if TV's like that. I wonder if a newscaster has to deal with that same shit.
Funny thing is, I was talking to yesterday. I had to do an event with the radio station. I was talking to this guy. He's the assistant superintendent of the district I live in. Nice guy. And he said he went over to the local TV station over in Pensacola, And he walked in. He was like, "It's like a ghost town." He's like, "That's how it is in radio." I was like, "He goes, the stars. There's a few places where the stars were. In other words, the people who's on air.
Yeah.
But he's like, overall, he was shocked by the amount of how small it is for a big building. I go, I think that is just the way, unfortunately, radio and TV is.
I think it's the local aspect of it and the cost cutting stuff and looking at what AI can do now, especially in the television side of things. Like you don't really even need a technical director, which is, for those of you out of the industry, is a guy who sits at the board and pushes the buttons, go to the next camera, fire this element, fire this element. These things can all be programmed by AI now.
Yeah.
And set the timers and trigger words and stuff. And there's so many things, so many jobs getting taken over by AI. And for years, I thought that radio would be safe from that, but now we see radio stations doing the same shit, man. You got AI voices, AI this, AI that, and they just fire you. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about your family. They don't care about anything. You're cut off. You can't even come in anymore.
Well, that's why I finally come to the conclusion I won't move for radio.
Yeah,
I won't move for radio because radio is not trustworthy.
Well, they won't move for you. You know what I mean? Like
they don't pay. They fire you and make you pay to go home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And or they fire you. They don't tell you, but they want you to give them 2 weeks notice. Like, what kind of shit is that? I think the whole 2 weeks notice thing in general for businesses is ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, because they don't extend the same courtesy to you.
yeah, why the fuck would I have to give? I'm not going to give you 2 weeks notice. Today's my last day. Would you let me know 2 weeks in advance if I'm going to be getting fired? Most likely not.
No, absolutely not. Because the morning that I woke up, that I got fired from 98 Rock, I woke up as if it was a normal day. I thought I was going to work that day. Then I get there and they're like, "Hey, come talk to us."
That day we did, I kept telling Mikey, I was like, and no, he was all, because I always thought, I was like, something's going down. I feel it. He's like, yeah, I kind of do.
Things did
Lara,
feel
we were
off.
trying not to freak Lara out, so we're kind of keeping it together. But we're sitting in we were prepping the show. We're sitting in this new building they paid all this fucking money for, right?
Yeah.
We're sitting in there, and all of a sudden I get removed from the social media before anybody said anything. So I look over and I go, I just got removed from the Facebook page. You're like, oh, maybe it was a glitch.
And then I got it.
Yeah. And then I see our GM, which is to me is just trash. He'll just, we'll get to her in a second. I don't mind talking about her ass. She walked by and you could see her look in, and then she walked over to HR.
Yep.
Well, we didn't know that she was, I don't know at the time, but probably my theory, she was blowing our program director, our new one.
I know. Yep.
And and that's why we got fired, because he didn't like us because we made fun of him often, and he's a pussy. And if you will come see me, I'll tell you to your face.
We made fun of him day one. From day one, we were calling him Mr. Rogers. He was just a douchebag, and then he hated us. And
I thought he was
That's
queer.
fine.
I thought he was gay as can be. I was like, this guy's got to be super gay. I was like, I didn't know he was fucking the GM. I had no
I
idea.
could still be bi.
I thought he was gay too. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I just was like, oh, he's a gay guy. And then he said he had a girlfriend. I'm like, you got a girlfriend? You wear those clothes? Like, you look like
Does
that.
she peg you or?
Probably.
I mean,
I've learned in this show, because of this show, one thing I learned is that there's a lot of dudes that like to get pegged, and that's weird.
You remember we went to go, Ian was already let go at that time. We had to go to this guy's place he rented, and he was drinking wine.
Oh,
The more he
fucking
got
asshole.
drunk, the gayer he got.
And the more racist he got. Like, what a piece of shit that guy was. He said
Can't be
horrible
racist
things.
and gay at the same time.
Yeah, those two
what a
things don't really
strange
go
line.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a gay racist. That's weird.
Like, you want to be accepted for being gay, but you hate black people? I don't understand that at all.
So it was very confusing.
Those damn blacks.
But dude, so I think with your situation, you guys, sorry, you said something like, oh my God, what was that guy's fucking joke that Lara was so offended by? Oh my God, I can't remember. Sorry, I just got distracted.
Oh.
Anyway, but Ian, so you got no information, you got nothing, you got told nothing, you're done. And you found out by being
ignored. And then
being ignored.
Yeah, I'm like, and it's Friday at like 5 o'clock, and I'm like, everybody else that's gotten their phone calls gonna get it. I'm just not going to work on Monday because the writing's on the wall. I don't have a contract with either company, so and then I noticed because we were already told that your company email is going to be deleted. So grab anything you need to off of that.
Yeah,
and
pretty typical.
Then I notice on Friday afternoon, I'm locked out of the social media page. I'm like, well, if that's not a termination, I don't know what is. So I was so mad because I was like, you fucking cowards couldn't at least call me and tell me that we're not keeping you. You would just rather ghost. So that's weak men do that to women.
JVC Broadcasting is what the company is, right? Can I
I
say
have
that?
no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
those
they
guys,
are.
I don't know who they are, but what a fucking shitty company to treat people like that. That's bullshit. And anybody who is in the radio industry, you should know that and be careful with that company. I'm not
Yeah.
saying don't work for them, whatever. Just be careful if that's the shit that they do.
Yeah,
to their-
and
to
I'm
their
not sure
employees.
if it's the guy that runs over here that's running over there, or if it's just company wide flows like that. But from what I've been told from the beginning was this guy's a scumbag.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Pisses
not
me off.
the owner, the GM that's supposed to be taking over.
Yeah, and I was worried when I had heard, and we talked about this before. When I heard they were taking over, I was worried. When they come in, nothing's going to change. Something's going to change.
That's always a lie.
time.
Every
Every time.
time. Every
Yep.
time.
It's the same shit that Mr. Rogers told us. Nothing's going to
If-
change. We're just going to
and
make
it-
you
not
think
even-
things are going to get better.
Not even radio.
Stupid
If
fuckers,
you
just go. Some things are going to change. That's all you got to
know.
say.
Be
Not
real.
even radio, but if anybody at whatever job you work at says nothing's going to change when something like this happens, just get your resume ready.
Yeah. Even, you just be prepared. And as a matter of fact, you should just be prepared anyway, because your job doesn't care about you. They may pretend that they care about you. We're all family or whatever. No, they don't give a fuck. They will replace you in 2 seconds if you leave, if you die. Your job will be replaced by somebody else, and they don't care. So always be ready. Always.
I think some good things come out of us getting, and then I know we'll move on, but I just want to point out some good things do come out. It pushed me in a direction to go back to school. I have 2 classes to go. I am done with my master's degree, and I started my PhD.
Look at you.
It's going to be now the first of the year. I thought it was going to be in October, but I wouldn't be in this spot if it wasn't for that piece of shit.
I feel the same way. If it wasn't for what happened, and I struggled, I got to be honest, like there was a time where I struggled, and having to take that job that I got fired from because of this podcast, like that was rough. That's the whole thing was rough. But because of that, I was pushed into a position to just go like 100% into content creation, working on podcasts for other people, creating this podcast, working on Mikey podcast, and just stuff that I do online. Like it was the smartest thing that it was the best thing that could happen to me. And now I'm working from home totally, and I'm fucking loving it. Like this is amazing. I feel compared to this time last year, I was fucking in a dark place last summer, and where I'm at right now, shit, life is good.
I feel like I developed more skills.
Yeah,
Because you had to.
Yep.
And so
And what kind of speaking of skills, Ian? What kind of skills you got?
it ain't cleaning that house skills.
Dude, that ain't good. You need some skills.
But no, I do know what you're saying because I was Lico before y'all, and I like the relationship that I was in at the time, the basically depression that I went through caused it to end because I was like, I just wasn't myself for the longest time. And
It's hard.
yeah, and we just started going in different directions because I couldn't pull myself out of how sad I was that I moved all the way out there, away from my kid, making fucking garbage just to be told like, hey, you're just not worth the investment anymore.
It's just insane to me.
Just thrown out and like Stroke said, they pay to move you out here, but they won't pay to send you home. It's like, baby, you're stranded here in California until you can afford to leave.
That's the contract I want. All right, when you fire me, you got to send me back home.
That's the only way I would move again. That's the only way I would move. Is if you guys fire me, I get a severance of some kind that pays for me to move the fuck back to where I came from.
Well, I truly believe this. We're smarter than 95% probably people in the radio industry. And I mean, like, I'm management. I don't mean people on the air. There's a lot of great talent that's on and off been fired. I meant like their brains are not very smart. They think you have to be in the same studio. We have proved that's not even true.
You don't need it. The technology has made it to where you don't need it. But I mean, the only thing I do kind of understand is what gets built in that time that you guys spend together. So I do think that there's a camaraderie that gets built. Like when we went to Chicago, those few times we went to Chicago and the parties and stuff that we had, but those things can all still happen.
You just fly us.
Exactly. You don't need to be in a studio to create the content, but it is nice to get together and have parties and stuff.
I mean, we still literally text each other almost every other day.
I know. We're together. Technology has brought it to the point where things are different. And hopefully there's a station out there that's going to want to pick this up. Hey, this podcast is available for your morning show. I'll tell you that.
Reno, we will tone it
clean it
down
up.
just enough for you.
Just enough to not get you fined. We'll do a good job, and it'll be enough to make sure the listeners come in and start listening. And we really got a built-in audience. So any station that pulls us in, you're going to get listeners.
Oh yeah, especially because I know that a lot of I don't know why they care so much, but I mean it generates a little bit of revenue. But a lot of stations they're trying to pump up their podcast numbers.
Yeah,
like we can get you those. If we're in Reno, you'll get a lot of listeners from the Sacramento area. You get a lot of listeners from Destin and Panama City Beach, just people that we've had in our lives for a decade, maybe longer.
So what are you doing now? What's your plan? You got another job? You got something lined up?
Well, I still do karaoke, obviously, but I got off the phone and I don't want to jinx it, but I got off the phone on Friday that another station, it's a rock station, not too far from here, about an hour and a half. They want me to do mornings out there, so
fuck, that's my job. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna say it out loud. Yeah, Stroke, you're out. Sorry, buddy.
That's what happens. Stroke goes to work on Monday and his key card doesn't work. He can't get into
I'll
the
be
fucking
back next
building.
week. Go, this motherfucker took my job.
Well, I don't want to jinx it for you. I hope that works out too. So nothing's set in stone there, but it looks like that's, you guys are in some preliminary talks and shit.
Yeah, the COO of the company called me and he's like, we talked for about 15 minutes and he's like, we pretty much want you, but just for, the shits and giggles, can send a resume and an air check and we'll talk later this week. And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Nice.
So I'm like 90% sure that's going to happen. So like I'm down, but I'm not out.
Well, here we go. This is a great opportunity for you people to join our Patreon right now. Click the link. It's in the description of this episode, every episode. Or just go over to nottds.com and help support this show, man. I'm out of work. Ian's out of work. Next thing you know, Stroke's going to be out of work. We're all jobs.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, whoa.
Sorry.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Motherfucker, I'm working like, you guys think I don't think you guys truly realize, right in this summer, I am working like 90 hours a week and doing school. I am so fucking tired. Between radio and help my buddy make an extra cash, I'm basically almost sucking dick on the corner just to pay bills.
All right, well, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, my jaw's fucking hurt.
Hey, 20's 20, brother. 20's 20. It's fine. Anyway, all right, let's move on. We got a couple of emails I want to read. Nothing crazy. We have one voicemail that I want to play. So let's do Not
That Damn Show. Don't you want to leave us a message on that damn voicemail? Yeah. I can tell you how to leave us a message on that damn voicemail. Call 916-312. DAMN. Damn. 916-312. DAMN. Damn.
All right, you can leave us a voicemail anytime at that phone number. You can also send us an email. There's a message thing right on the website, nottds.com. You can email any one of us. You can DM us, whatever the fuck you want to do, and it might show up on the show. I already read one of the emails, which was somebody complaining about the poll that we put up in the group with 2NGen having 1,000 friends or whatever. But I do want to point something out. That is an odd thing to say because just because she has 1,000 friends, it makes it unfair. Actually, I think that is kind of a good thing for the show. Like, you're talking from a selfish standpoint, it feels like, but from a show standpoint, from our standpoint, we want somebody who is known, who has an opportunity.
We need those listeners.
We need to get those listeners to come and listen to us and shares the show and engages. And I got to be honest, man, 2NGen was like engaging with listeners the past couple of weeks since she did her show. She was in the group commenting on things, listened to every other episode, talked to the girls. And I say that, that's just a weird way to look at it, to say that just because she has 1,000 friends is wrong. Anyway.
Yeah. We're not saying she's picked or not picked. We're just saying,
it's a weird thing to complain about.
It's a weird thing to go look at. I don't really see the point. And plus, it didn't matter.
Yeah, we told you.
We're King Dicks. We decided.
Yeah, we said weeks and weeks ago, and we said in that post, your votes do not matter. This is whose line is it anyway. The points don't matter. We decide.
Yeah, we decide everything. It's on us.
We just wanted your engagement, so we used you.
I mean, I didn't want to say that, but that's the truth. It was just trying to get engagement in the group. Like, dude, the group has, okay, sorry, fuck, man. I have to bring this up because back to this radio shit, I got to tell you, I've gained, and I don't know about you guys, I'm going to ask you, but I had so many followers and friend requests this past week because of this shit. Okay, good. It's not just me. Even the group grew like a few hundred people.
I mentioned that yesterday because I was.
Oh, okay.
I didn't feel like talking about it on the podcast. I was like, yeah, here's my opinion on Happy Gilmore too. And I looked at the member. I'm like, wait a minute, we gained like what 300-400 members since like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because there's this. If you don't know, if you go to the page, there's this little button over there to the right. It's called invite. If you could all let everybody listening just go click that little button and then just start inviting literally everyone, that'd be fantastic.
We told all of you the whole time you're being scammed. As soon as we were liberated and allowed to speak, we have been from day one telling you the truth behind the scenes and exactly how we said it would play out. It did. If you think about it, it's almost amazing.
You're right. And to just what you just said, like giving you the truth behind the scenes, like we've pulled back the curtain on the radio industry quite a bit on this podcast. And if you are just tuning in and this is your first episode, you got to go back to the beginning. I highly recommend anybody who's new to this podcast. You can hear from the beginning and hear the gradual growth of the show and the changes in the technology and things that have changed over the months, but also you can hear what we've told you about radio and what we predicted and how it's come true. So I
got a friend, Dave, that's right here in Florida who don't know who the fuck it is, but he's like, what's happening? He went back to the very beginning. Like he is going boom, boom, boom to the beginning.
That's great.
Like, shit.
That's awesome.
And I know a lot of people don't give a fuck that live like in this area, but this was a big deal to us. So that's why we even acknowledging it now, because we pretty much destroyed these people.
We did.
Between us and Arnie, we really deserve an award. So
we do.
Nominate
You're
us
right.
for the non-peace award.
For the best podcast in the world ever award. That award, just we'll create that award and we'll give it to ourselves.
By the way, I saw on Facebook, I'm just scrolling and there was an ad that said, submit your podcast for some kind of web awards.
Yeah.
I clicked on it. I'm like, I'm going to submit us.
No.
It's like a $200 entry fee. I'm like, get fucked.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fuck
too.
it. Let's do that. Let's let people submit to us and we scam them.
I mean, we could. We just get a ton of money. If we hey, submit it, we'll give
And then
you
we
an
get
award.
to play their clips and then talk shit about them.
Oh my God! You know what I really want to do? Stroke. We got to do that thing
I know.
where we do other radio shows. We got to do that.
And
We'll dial that in.
I thought about that, and I think that's going to happen after our show, after the live show.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what we want to call that segment, but it's going to happen.
It's got to happen. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, it's a couple of emails in one voicemail here. This email comes from Corey. He says, after listening to all 5 candidates, now I have to go with Jen with 2 N's. And no, I don't know her. The rest just sounded awkward, like they were trying too hard. He says Jen fit right in. Cheers, guys. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, you got to remember, everybody's nervous. Everybody's nervous. It's you threw in, and that if you've never done any type of radio before, it's your first day. So
I know.
Duke,
I was nervous my first
that was
day.
considered. That was considered.
For sure, it was. We thought about that. Like, and we know you're going to be. We knew they were going to be nervous, and we knew there would be some awkward pauses and some weird talking over stuff because it takes a long time to kind of get to the point where you can read cues in someone's face and see that they're like, oh, they're getting ready to talk, and so there's a lot to it that you just don't get that first day. That takes time to learn. But thanks for that email. I appreciate it. Another guy sent in an email based on a confession that he also sent in. And I think his confession will come up in the confessional, but I want to read this to you guys and we can get back to it here. It says, I sent a confessional about how somebody drank his piss.
Oh, yeah.
But he says, but there was only so much space. I thought I would provide more context. I was in the Air Force stationed in McClellan, and went to Minot, North Dakota, when McClellan closed, and then Minot had a reputation for being one of the most miserable places to be stationed. We were at a party at the fairgrounds. I was in a pavilion building a DJ with the DJs, whatever, $20 quick. This is a lot of information we don't really need. Anyway, this guy got super fucking drunk. He didn't want to walk all the way across the building through the crowd to go take a piss, so he pissed in a cup and left it there, and then he whipped out his dick, pissed in his beer cup, put a full cup of piss back on the bar on a serving table, he says, and a chick walked by, grabbed it, and took a big old swig.
Well, that's her fault.
I mean, that's on her, yeah.
God damn, that's fucking disgusting. There's a
still
lesson.
funny.
There's a lesson there, and it don't pick up random cups to drink.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Don't do that.
It could be piss. It could be roofied. Like what? Who? Why would you just grab a random drink that you do not know for sure if it's yours? That's why if I let my beer go for even a second, it's either empty or I've got an eye on it at all times. I'll take my beer to the bathroom. I don't
Dude,
give a fuck.
I do the same thing. I know that's probably even more disgusting, but I know what can roofie me, rape me, any of those things.
I don't give a fuck.
But I carried it with me. I'm pissing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll take it with me. If I don't have somebody sitting there that can keep an eye on my beer, I'll usually just take it with me. And then even if somebody's sitting there, I'll put a coaster on top of it or something to kind of let it know that
do that too. Yeah,
don't take my beer away, whatever. That's mine. Anyway, we do have one voicemail here. This is from Kenobi's mom, the little baby dammit that
right on.
But our kid dammit that loves the show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's Kenobi's mom. I thought this week was the perfect time to call in. Kenobi got a kick out of Jamie's segment, and he said, Mom, you have to call in now. because I surprised him with tickets to your guys' Not That Damn Night Out.
Nice.
I wanted to share a story, though, about something that happened a month or so ago with Kenobi. So whenever he or his brother hop in the shower, I always say, be sure to clean your armpits, your downstairs, and your butt. And for Kenobi, when I was leaving the doorway, I heard Kenobi say, pop off a piece of my butt. I started cracking up. But we can't wait to see you guys. Bye.
I'm sorry.
I can't wait to meet him.
Dude, because of that, I have to
pop off a piece of my dick.
Like he's saying, pop off a piece of my butt.
My butt.
Kenobi. I think we're gonna make him a special. We gotta make him something. I think we're gonna have to give him something. He comes out to the thing. I want to give him a special shirt or something like that.
Oh yeah, he's been. Yeah, we've. I can't wait. I just can't wait to meet him.
Kenobi, you are awesome, man. We appreciate you, and Mom, you're a good mom for bringing it to. Well, maybe that makes you a bad parent. I don't know, but we're not changing any of the content. Look, we have penis guns that are going to be there.
She's creating memories for her kid. That's good parenting.
I wish my mom would have been that.
All right. I mean, I just don't think that's a good look, but that's just me.
This whole show is not a good look. If his mom, we will give it the gun to his mom. His mom.
See that I'd be more comfortable with. Just give it to her mom. Just give it to the mom. Yeah.
I'll tell you, hey, your son might like this. It's autographed. Well, giving the mom the penis gun, the mom will make the decision, but it will be signed for him. We'll sign it. I don't know what part. The shaft or I guess we all got to decide what side of the gun we're signing.
Okay, I guess we
got 4 signatures on it. I guess our new person will be signing it.
Someone's gonna have to sign the balls.
Not it.
Yeah, that's the part. No one. That's girl. If that's going to be one of the whoever we pick.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got to make the new person sign the ball. She gets to sign the balls.
Sorry, you're brand new. You get the balls.
You get the balls. I'm sorry. Just the fact that we're gonna have penis squirt guns at this thing is hilarious to me. I don't know. All right, let's get into Stroke. You ready for Florida Man? You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Florida man, loose and wild, breaking all the headlines, crocodile style, from the keys to the panhandle, he don't quit, living life loud with a wild misfit. Florida man, living on the edge, every day's loco, he's got a ledge, a legend in the making, say it if you can, there ain't no one crazier than Florida man.
Brought to you by JLS Outdoor. Stroke. It's all you. Now the screen is all weird. Now I'm on the bottom, and look, you know what? It is what it is.
We're having all kinds of problems, but if you can't watch this, you're missing a whole lot.
You know you
of fun.
can drag where you are.
Oh, can you?
Wait, I don't like where I am. There we go.
Oh, I didn't know
that.
Damn, I'm on the bottom now.
I could probably change the layout too.
Okay. Well, if you're not watching it,
There we
you're
go.
listening, so you're missing part of this.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
I don't know. You can make all of our screens change. All right. So today in Florida, Florida, it's going to be Florida or not. I'm going to change it.
Okay.
I love this. I love when we do that.
Because I like to do this occasionally just to break it up, because it makes it more fun. All right. So you got to guess Florida. It's easy. Is it the state of Florida or another state? Is it my home or is it another one? A woman sought revenge on a car dealership after they repossessed her 2022 Kia. The dealership the woman repossessed the car a month after she purchased it when the financing company decided not to finalize her loan.
Oh, that's bullshit. They should not be allowed to do that.
Yeah. How did that happen?
I had a friend I remember who bought, this was early 20s, bought a Mustang, whatever, from a car dealership, had it for 2 weeks, and then they came and took it back and said that they couldn't get him financed. Why would you let him take the car if you couldn't get him financed?
I thought that's what they do when you go through the whole system.
That's what I thought too. Crazy.
Wow.
When I was pissed off years ago, when I bought my truck, which is a great truck, the guy that sold to me is awesome. Here in Florida. So I just bought it, moved to California. I didn't know when he was running my credit, he was just trying to run it through everybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it brought my score down like crazy.
Yeah, that happened.
So I learned my lesson back in 2017. Don't do that. But anyway.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. The whole credit system's fucked anyway and makes no sense and and it shouldn't even be real. But I never understood how checking to make sure you have good credit somehow brings it down. Makes sense to me.
That doesn't make any sense. You're right.
They don't consider life circumstances, divorces, deaths, none of that stuff, And then,
But no,
and
just checking it.
You got to dispute and try to fight it, but anybody else can just one of these companies just put it on your credit report. For instance, somebody in California put on mine that I had took an ambulance ride to the hospital, which I think I'd remember. Like that would be that'd be a pretty big circumstance. I had to fight to get that off. I have no idea who used my information, but it finally got dismissed. It took me like 2 years.
Probably that person who stole your wallet that one time we had a party at the Boardwalk.
Ooh.
Okay.
I didn't think about. Hopefully that won't happen again this time.
Yeah.
Well, the hospital had no record. I called the hospital.
That's so
You've
weird.
never been here. Yeah. So I had to go through all these steps to make it disappear.
What a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Credit, that is kind of dumb. So they finalized the loan. Then the loan was no good. So she's pissed off. I don't blame her. While exploring her legal options, the woman discovered that the dealership had failed to renew their registration of their business online, to make sure they're still legal as a corporation.
Yeah.
Seizing the opportunity, she registered the name under her own name and sent the dealership a cease and desist letter, barring them from using their name. Now that's branded. Everybody knows that name.
Wow. Good for her.
I know. The dealership responded by suing the woman.
Oh.
The case is still unresolved, but as far as like going through the courts, so far they're on her side, is what the article says. Because, I mean, if you didn't do the paperwork right and somebody else files under it, that's legal. I think she's going to win and be balled out.
Yeah, I think so too. Good for her. And then she'll get her fucking stupid Kia that she tried to get. Yeah. They took away from her.
Yeah, we're trying to get radradio.com, which expires. Some of you online have been talking about that, and appreciate you tipping me off and everybody else. We're going to do our very best, but any of you dammits out there,
if we would love to get it, and we will just redirect it straight to Not That Damn Show. That's it. If you go to Rad Radio, you go straight to Not That Damn Show.
Great idea.
That's all we want to do.
That's it.
All right. Did this story happen in Florida or not?
Oh, man. This feels, I'm going to say no. I don't think it's Florida. I think it feels a little, no offense to Florida. I love Florida, but it feels a little smart.
Smart?
Yeah, it's not crazy enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mikey, I always say this is the number 2 state to Florida.
Ohio.
It happened in Ohio?
It is Ohio.
Oh, man.
I think that, hold on, let me look it up. I think Taylor Kia of Lima, L-I-M-A.
Lima. Or Lima. I'm sorry, I said Lima. It's Lima. There was a prison there that my cousin was in for a while.
Okay.
Just throw that out there.
Okay.
Hey, I appreciate that.
All right, Florida or not, a man was arrested after assaulting another golfer on a golf course for playing too slowly. Usually golfers, that's a game where you play. I like golf. I haven't played in a while, but it's a relaxing sport. If you're not moving fast enough, people are very easy to say, we'll pull over and
play through.
Yeah, go around.
The marshal will keep the pace if you've played. I mean, most people are okay on the golf course. Not this guy. He told the man repeatedly to speed up, but became enraged upon seeing him chatting with a friend on the green. The man approached the other guy and attacked him, punching him multiple times in the face. Wow. The victim was hospitalized with a broken bone beneath his eye socket and required stitches on his cheek. After the attack, the man and his partner fled the scene on their golf cart. Police arrived. They tracked him down. He was charged with aggravated battery, causing bodily harm. The man was released on bond. Here's the part that stands out. Like, okay, you're violent, whatever. On one condition, prohibited from playing golf.
The one thing he was there to do.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't know if he just played that day or he's an active golf player. Like me,
he clearly takes it very seriously.
Yeah.
Shit, that's funny.
How's that, Florida?
Oh, that feels to me, that feels like Florida. I gotta tell you.
I know, right?
It really does.
I'm gonna say yeah, and I think, like you said, like I've played golf before, and like he's mad because he's talking with his friend. People talk during golf. You bring your buddies, you have a good time, or you bring your clients. Business deals are made on the golf course. Like people are going to fucking talk.
Yeah, Reno,
asshole.
Come on, Reno. I'll fly out there. We'll play a little round of golf with you guys. And talk business.
I don't even play golf, and I'll go play golf with you guys. We'll talk some business. We'll get this ironed out. Reno, K-Dot, let's make it happen.
We'll walk in the woods together looking for the golf balls, that we can't keep on the green.
Fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I mainly just use golf as an excuse to drink anyway. Like I've never made it more than like 10 holes.
Listen, the program director at Reno is like a big Deftones fan. I am even willing to listen to the Deftones if that's what it takes for us to just have a conversation. Start out there. I'm willing. That's one. Take one for the
and
team,
I'm with
guys.
you on this one because I'm not a Deftone. I think we all.
I think we all agree that we don't like the Deftones.
Yeah. Sorry.
God, here we go, fighting with a new band.
I know. Fuck.
They started it.
I'll listen to Deftones one song a day.
That's it.
That's all, though.
That was Florida.
All right, Florida.
Yeah.
Give it a little ding.
All right. Next story. A 27-year-old man was arrested for burglarizing a Little League facility and stealing over $4,000 worth of equipment.
What the fuck, man?
Instead of targeting old gear or baseballs, the man broke into the storage areas containing power tools and other valuables he could sell quickly. His actions were caught on surveillance cameras, and authorities identified him due to his criminal history. Hey, that's Mike. He's a piece of shit.
That guy sucks.
Yeah,
Fucking
the incident
Mike.
gained local news attention, and with one player expressing his frustration, asking, "Why are you stealing from the local Little League? We're trying to have fun here." So he's come off as a bad person, which he is.
Oh yeah, he's a shitty person, but still.
Total
Is
piece
that
of
Florida?
shit.
Florida or not?
Oh man, it just. I don't want it to be Florida. I'm gonna say no. It feels like it would be something like I'm gonna like go Oklahoma or some shit because it's just I don't feel like people in Florida are crazy, not shitty. At least that's my opinion.
Well, you need to come visit.
True, I've only been there a couple of
Every
times.
state has Florida people in it.
I was gonna say, yeah, your Florida's showing.
Yeah.
Ian, what do
But
you
I'm gonna
think?
say no.
All right. Well, Mikey's in that state right now.
Oh, it's California. Fuck Jesus Christ.
California.
What the fuck, California? That's so shitty.
Get your shit together, guys.
God damn. All
A
right.
31-year-old man was pulled over last weekend, and he was acting all nervous when the cops got there. Officers noticed the smell of marijuana and spotted a weed pen on the dashboard. Oh, Lord. The man admitted to having a bag of marijuana between the seats, prompting the police to search his van. When they did, they found a little bit of weed, but then they found 400 pounds of magic mushrooms packaged in black plastic bags and labeled. He had the strains labeled on them. Like,
Oh man,
like,
shit.
you know
He
what
was,
it is?
all right. Nice.
I don't know a lot about shrooms. I just don't. The man was arrested and charged with multiple offenses, including felony transportation of a controlled substance for sales across the county line. That was all due to his nervousness.
This is the problem with criminals. Like what you said. So this guy, like, why'd they pull him over? Because did they saw weed or something, or they smelled weed? Maybe they saw
It doesn't
weed
say
pen.
why they pulled him over,
Okay,
but they
okay.
pulled him over. I mean, he could have been so high that he was swerving too.
Yeah, that's true. It's just
Very
like,
likely.
if you got a bunch of mushrooms or crack or heroin or whatever, make sure your weed pens are put away and you're acting like everything's perfectly fine and normal.
Seriously,
As soon as you break a little tiny sweat, it's over for you. You're fucking
Yeah.
done.
Check your brake lights, your turn
Yes.
signals, make sure everything works.
Criminals are
even
so stupid.
Your tag light, your license plate. Make sure all those lights are working.
We would be phenomenal criminals. I want to tell you that. Like if we
I like to
decided
think
to take up a life of crime, we would do really, really well because of all the stupid stories that we've read in our entire careers. We know how to, not to say for sure, but I think we could figure out ways to skirt around some of the stupid shit.
Well, I don't want to put it on a podcast, but I'm interested.
We'll talk about it off the air.
All right. Did that happen here in Florida or did that happen somewhere else?
Just a mushroom man. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say no. I don't think it happened in Florida.
I actually know where this happened because I talked about it on my last day.
Okay, tell us the answer, Ian.
That was California.
That was California.
By the way, I saw the picture of because they took a photo of what they seized from this guy.
I did not
Really?
see it.
Yeah, check this shit out, dude. Look at this is all
Oh
these
my
are
God.
totes
Damn.
and garbage bags and all this cash down there. And it's me and my buddy made a joke about this. Like they said they recovered $370,000 in cash. I bet there was about $500,000 in the car. Because I mean, you see how much
Oh,
money
yeah.
that guy has. You're gonna.
Yeah.
I'd be a shitty cop because if I see this much money, if there was $500,000, we recovered $250,000 from the scene.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Say there was 500,000? No, there wasn't. You're fucking
Absolutely
nobody can believe
fucking
you. You're
not.
a
No,
criminal. Fuck off.
I know personally people that I'm connected and friends with who have been, when they were younger, involved in things and all the money was not turned in right.
Why would you?
I would do the same thing.
The cops take them. They do. There was a lot that was busted years ago when they started putting the tracking the GPS or whatever in the PlayStations and Xboxes. A lot of them ended up they found them in cops' in cops' houses.
Holy shit! Really?
You can research that. True stuff.
Wow.
They will take shit that they want. They just I would too. I would too. Just saying.
I don't blame them.
Well, the last story inspired a song that we're going to get to here in a second. But before we get to the song, I'll let you guess, Florida or another state. Police have arrested a 38-year-old man. He is known as the serial butt sniffer.
Oh, I think I know this story.
Yeah, he's been loitering around women's departments. Security cameras captured him awkwardly following a female customer and inappropriately sniffing her ass.
So he's just like walking up to people as they're walking around and smelling their ass. Like, that's not very inconspicuous at all, dude.
No, especially if you sound like that.
Oh my God, it's hot in the summer. I like a good ass smell.
That's a nice smelly.
You gonna take that
dick. That's what he probably say when you smell that ass. No, pop off a piece of my dick.
Piece of my dick.
Actually, no. In this case, they were popping off a piece of that butt.
Yeah, he just was like, "Oh, that's a good ass."
Good ass.
So he wasn't smelling seats. He was literally just going up and smelling ass.
Smelling people's asses, like, they'd be standing there in department stores and he just walk up and go, get on his knees or look like he was doing something. Go,
that's so gross. That is so fucking gross.
And it goes back, like, there's a serial problem with this guy. In 2023, he was caught sniffing a woman's ass at a Barnes and Noble. So she's looking at a book and this guy's like,
Could you imagine? You're just minding your own business. Next thing you know, there's just some face in your ass, just smelling your butthole.
What the fuck? What are you doing back there?
Why are you doing that? You don't want to do that, my guy.
It's weird when a dog sniffs my ass.
I fucking hate that. It's the worst.
Oh, yeah, it is weird. He's got a lengthy criminal record that involves ass sniffing, burglary. I don't know, like, the ass sniffing, what that's technically under. Is that I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know. Some kind.
Robbery, burglary, indecent exposure. He was already on parole. Authorities are now investigating to identify additional victims because I think more people got their ass sniffed that was out on the street. So,
you think they're just embarrassed to come forward? You know how not to knock on victims of rape or anything, but sometimes they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Or, they don't. I don't think I'd go to the police station and be like, so this happened to me. This guy, somebody was smelling my ass.
All right.
It's just so gross. Like, how do you?
Sounds like Florida, but did it happen in Florida?
I'm pretty sure this did not happen in Florida because I think I know where this happened.
Yeah, do you know the answer?
I don't.
May know.
I remember. I heard the story, but I don't remember where it happened. So I'm going to say it did.
It didn't. And I feel like you did this on purpose because the last three stories have all been California fucking
I just want you California fuckers to realize you're just as sick as we are. Okay?
We really are, dude.
This was in Burbank. Burbank, a very wealthy area. He's ass sniffing.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, if you're
very
smell
wealthy asses.
If you're going to smell, you don't want to go smell like a poor person's ass because that's going to smell terrible. If you were going to be an ass.
My name is Gloria.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
If you're going to be an ass sniffer, you absolutely want to smell a rich person's ass. I would think they'd be clean.
I mean,
if you're going to smell asses, you don't want a poor person's ass.
I don't want to go to Stockton to smell assholes if I was going to smell assholes.
No.
I'm like Roseville, Rockland more.
El Dorado Hills.
El Dorado Hills ass if you're going to smell an ass.
For me and where I live, it'd be, Destin. There you go. Wealthy people here. So,
True. you don't go like to Oakland. You don't want to go to San Francisco and smell. Yeah. So yeah, that happened in California.
Well, there's a song that I got about from this guy's perspective of what it must be like to live his life.
It's this week's Strokified song. It is called Let Me Sniff That Ass.
Yeah. Oh my God, y'all. I'm back in the scene, sneaking through Burbank, living my dream. They call me a creep, but I don't even care. I'm out in the stores, sniffing butts unaware. Let's sing about it. I like big butts, yeah, I can't deny. I sneak up behind where the ladies don't spy. In the women's section where the racks are tight. I'm slipping through Nordstrom, keeping butts in sight. Security cams, yeah, they caught my stealth. Sniffing those asses without them knowing my wealth. Summer heat's rising, got it smelling so right. Hope you didn't wipe it good, I'm craving a sniff tonight. Let me sniff that ass. Sneaking up quiet, they don't know I'm there. Let me sniff that ass. Sneaking up quiet, they don't know I'm there. Let me sniff that ass. From the mall to the rack, I keep on sniffing. Though the cops got my back. Back in 23, I went viral, it's true. At Barnes and Noble, sniffing butts, no clue. Got a rap sheet, long burglary and more. Indecent exposure, yeah, I've been there before. On parole, but I'm back in the game. Creeping through the aisles, bringing Burbank shame. Ladies, watch out, I'm silent as can be. I sneak up and sniff that ass you won't even see. Let me sniff that ass. Sneaking up quiet, they don't know I'm there. Let me sniff that ass. From the
I could literally see this on the air.
I keep on sniffing, though the cops got my back. Yo, why you judging what I do with my nose? I sneak up so smooth where the shoppers all go. Cops are hunting, trying to build a case. Wanna lock me up, keep me out of this place. Robbery, burglary, it's all in my past. But sniffing them butts, man, I'm moving too fast. Let me sniff that ass. Sneaking up quiet, they don't know I'm there. Let me sniff that ass.
This is going on Strokified Volume 2.
Big time.
Let me sniff that ass. From the mall to the rack, I keep on sniffing, though the cops got my back. So ladies, if you're shopping and you feel my breeze, it's me sneaking close with my weird tendencies. Burbank's my playground where I make my stand. Serial butt sniffer creeping stealth through the land. Let me snick the hair. Let me snick the hair. Freak you know I'm fin. Let me sniff that ass. Sneaking old plug, you don't know I'm there. Let me sniff that ass. Sneaking old plug, you don't know I'm there. Let me sniff that ass. So come on to a lottery. You a rape citizen. For the creeps got my back, got my back.
This beat is dope, man.
That chorus, though.
Sniff that ass.
Let me sniff that ass.
That ass.
You can't catch me here. I'm the creep you won't fear.
There
That
you
sounded
go.
like
That
so
is-
legit. Like
That's really
I
good.
thought I forgot for a second I was listening to an AI song.
It is another Strokified song. Great job, dude. Let me sniff that ass. Like, honestly, I'm kind of bummed that we already put our CDs to print. Our Strokified Volume 1 is already out to print. And we should have those back in a couple of weeks, or else this song would have made it on there for sure.
You know, and without putting a prior conversation, like, you know, you hear some CDs and they'll have like us leading up to what just happened, like in the news story.
Oh, yeah.
You just all of a sudden just get a track of that song. You're like, what the fuck?
We'll put that up on the Patreon for you if you want to download it. You can purchase it there in that way, or just maybe hold off and see if it makes it to the next CD that we put out there. Good job, man. It's a good job. One thing I'm surprised it hasn't come up yet, and I know we mentioned it earlier that we would get to it, and I haven't seen you guys post anything online, and maybe haven't been following the controversy. But have you guys seen the Sydney Sweeney ad?
I was late to the party on this one because
Me
I was like, what the
too.
fuck's everybody bitching about? And then I saw it. I'm like, that's stupid.
Catch
Look,
me
there's-
up, Mikey, because it's been a busy week for me. I don't
right.
know everything.
I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened. So she did a campaign. We have her up on the screen right now. So if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you're missing out. She is
Because she's
in
fine.
her full glory right there. So Sydney Sweeney did a campaign with American Eagle, and the tagline of the campaign was Sydney Sweeney has great genes. American Eagle, they sell jeans, stupid pun, no big deal. Plus she's attractive, so it all works out. But the internet immediately lost its fucking mind and had some sort of like this was all about having eugenics undertones and racism and Adolf Hitler. Like apparently being blonde and attractive is fascist now. And
These are ugly fat
what-
bitches
here's the
who
thing,
are
here's the
fucking
thing.
bitching.
for the most part, yes.
There was one tiny mistake that I think American Eagle made.
What was it?
What?
Because in the commercial, Sydney Sweeney is describing how genetics work. If you haven't seen the commercial, she's like, genes are passed down from a mother and father to like they shouldn't have gone for the pun. In the commercial, because they're talking about genes, genes.
Yeah.
Instead, you should have just had Sydney Sweeney has great genes. That just leave it at that because you had to use the other word.
Yeah,
I was like,
but that's the
you
whole
shouldn't have
point.
done that.
But that's the point. She's blonde. She's blue-eyed. It was just a wordplay. And it was a pun. It was not even a great pun, to be honest with you. But people called it tone deaf. People said it's fascist coded and super creepy and all that. I just think people have gotten to a point where they're looking for any reason to be upset.
I won't disagree with you, but I wouldn't call it tone deaf. I just think it was not thought out very well.
Maybe. Or maybe it was.
I wouldn't even have thought that. Like, that would have never even crossed my mind. I think you got like a couple people who bitch, who's probably ugly as fuck, stirs it up, and the media's like, people are upset. Well,
people are very
fucking twats are upset over here.
It started on TikTok with very left-looking people with woke haircuts and all that, literally saying that, that she's Hitler's daughter and shit. Like, it's so crazy. And I think that was very far-fetched. But there's some goodness. There's some good to this thing too. For one, I thought maybe this was all made up. I thought maybe that they created the controversy to get people to talk about it, and people didn't. It did, and people started talking about it. So it could have been just a whole marketing thing, because the truth is from, I don't know if it's 100% of the proceeds, but proceeds from these jean sales go to a charity that help domestic violence. So the money is going to a good cause. So nobody talks about that. No one says anything. Everyone's just talking about how she's pretty.
Because no one does research. They just want a bitch.
Exactly.
I don't even think it's that many people. I think it's like 8 people.
Yep.
You're probably right. You both are probably right in that sense, and I think that it was blown way out of proportion or whatever. But I mean, there she is. She's got nice jeans. You can't lie. Great jeans. But that led me to think about what we could do for this week's breakdown. And there's been a lot of really crazy, over-the-top commercials that have caused a lot of controversy in our lives, in our lifetime, and since we've been on the air and all that. So I kind of got a list of the top 10 most controversial commercials according to the internet. In this order that they're in, you may not agree with, but this is the order from the internet. Let me get my stuff here so I can be prepared and not sound like I'm a total idiot.
Too late.
I know I already sound like an idiot because I can't find it. All right, so here we go. So breakdown. The very first one here, you guys might remember this, is a Dove body wash ad where they basically, a black woman is sort of washing herself, or she transforms into a white woman. Do you guys remember this? I'm gonna put it up on the screen here.
I kind of remember something about this.
So, well, the thing is Dove posted a 3-second GIF on their Facebook page that shows a black woman removing her top and then a white woman appearing underneath it. And it was just because that was just the part of the GIF that they shared.
GMA cover story this hour. Now removed Dove ad sparking outrage, being called racially insensitive this morning. And ABC's Adrian Bankert's here with the story behind it and the company's response for us this morning. Hey, Adrian.
Hey to all of you. In fact, the ad sparking a big debate and conversations about whether this was a subliminal inference that lighter skin is better or just a big PR mistake. This morning, Dove, the company synonymous with its cleansing bar and real beauty campaigns, apologizing after this image went viral, showing an African-American woman removing her brown shirt with a bottle of Dove body wash at her side, appearing to reveal herself as a white woman in a light color.
Jesus Christ.
How do they miss this? Dude. This one's going to piss people off.
Mikey, have you ever seen the movie? Have you ever seen Chasing Amy?
Yeah, I love that movie.
In his Star Wars rant at the beginning of the movie, it's just like, they trying to tell us that deep inside we all wants to be white.
I got it like Dove. We'll wash the black off of you.
Oh my God.
Who?
Like, what are you saying, Dove?
When you're a multi-billion-dollar corporation, there are layers of people that has to go through, and not one person caught it.
Not one person thought, that's not a good idea. But the thing is then the white girl then takes her shirt off, and then it becomes like an Indian girl, and then the Indian girl becomes an Asian girl. So it's inclusivity is what it had something to do with, being inclusive with everybody. But that one clip is what they shared, and the internet lost their mind because there was not a whole lot of context to it. And I mean, it was pretty fucking offensive if you're going to share that clip.
I mean,
fuck, I can understand.
I don't understand the ad.
Well, I don't really understand the ad either, but I understand the controversy behind it. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Next one, number 9 on the countdown here, or on the breakdown, is a sad robot ad. You guys, the 2007 Super Bowl ad for GM. This robot commits suicide, and people didn't like it. Here, I'll play it up here. So the robot fucks up, drops a screw, gets fired.
They kick him out. Oh my God, this is terrible.
Now the robot's trying to just any job he could get. He's holding signs.
This is stupid.
Again, subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah, again, you got it. Yeah, you're missing out here. Can't be a fucking drive-through speaker.
This is This is sad.
He fucking kills himself.
Oh my God! This is the. What the fuck?
He wakes up and he's dreaming, but Jesus Christ, man.
That's the most tone deaf thing I've ever seen in my life.
Very, very tone deaf.
I'm watching the Super Bowl. I'm all into it. I'm like, oh, never mind.
I didn't even watch. I was a junior at the time. I don't remember. I didn't watch the Super Bowl that year. That's depressing.
But one of the worst things about it is this commercial aired less than a year after GM laid off 35,000 workers, making it even worse. Jesus Christ. I mean, no suicide is just a topic. That doesn't belong in commercials unless you're a suicide help hotline.
It's never funny.
It's never funny. No. Not even if it's a robot. It's never funny. This next one
it's intrinsically sad because you're also adding the terrible music behind it that's making me feel bad. Exactly.
Yeah, super bad. Not good. The next one is really creepy. I have to tell you guys, this is one I do not remember at all. It was back from the 90s. It is a Calvin Klein basement casting couch ad. And I'm going to put this up on the screen. Maybe you guys remember seeing this. Jeans. He just asked her to unbutton her jeans.
No, why don't you push him down a little bit?
No, I don't think so.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
It goes on with more people in this basement casting couch. Like we'll go forward a little bit, and there's this boy. This guy, take off your shirt.
It's a nice body. Do you work out?
Like what the fuck? This is an ad.
This was a commercial?
This is a commercial for Calvin Klein. These ads look like lo-fi casting for like child pornography is what basically what they said.
This reminds me of Girls Gone Wild.
Right.
Yeah.
When they would film a lot of them here in our town, and I'd like, oh, wow.
And see, there's another one. These kids, these are very young. Like this dude's practically naked. But they got in trouble for this. The FBI launched an investigation into Calvin Klein for potential child exploitation. Parents across the country lost their mind. They pulled the campaign within a couple of weeks, and their reputation and stock tanked on this because basically they looked like they were doing pedo commercials in a basement.
Jeez.
So that's not a good idea. Anything that involves underage kids taking their clothes off or asking some girl to unbutton her pants, maybe stay away from that. Yeah. Not good. Do you guys remember the 2007 accidental gay kiss in the 2007 Super Bowl? The Snickers commercial?
No.
Oh, well, let me show it to you because this one is a good one. I remember this commercial. Guys just enjoying a Snickers.
Just two queers.
What in the
fuck? And then it gets better.
I think we just accidentally kissed. Quick, do something manly.
He fucking like drinks oil.
Oh my God.
Fucking ripping their
getting gayer.
Oh my God. Anyway, so the point of this was that that's a little tone deaf. The LGBTQ plus whatever other letters are involved in that got really mad about that commercial because they said that it like made it seem bad to be gay. Like those guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gay, but that's exactly what I took from the commercial. It's like you got to be a man. You can't be gay. Like, wow, that was. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Like
that was something manly.
I thought, man, these guys are queers because they would have why would they? I would never take the Snickers out of your mouth and then put my mouth next to it. That's
those guys are definitely super gay. They're super gay. They should just let them be gay. They should have just
whatever.
And they realized that they're in love, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, if you're gay, you're gay. Fuck,
nobody
who cares?
This next, dude, this I'm surprised I've never seen this commercial. This is number 6 on the breakdown here of the most controversial ads according to the internet. This is a PETA commercial, and the theme of this commercial is you will last longer if you're a vegan. Here's the ad.
What?
This is literally the commercial.
You can't put this on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wait. Still going. It's the Energizer Bunny.
fuck yeah.
This is porn.
It's kind of hot.
This is porn.
This is softcore porn. This softcore porn, which is exactly what PETA got in trouble for. The fact that the guys at the Super Bowl let this thing air is mind-blowing to me.
See, we don't have this in radio, but in television, there's a department called Standards and Practices that literally makes sure this doesn't happen. But okay, we're just putting porn on TV now.
People were clearly pissed, but at least parents and stuff were upset. Any other dude was like, "No, all right, dude, this is fucking commercial. Awesome."
So they get to play this for a commercial, but Janet Jackson accidentally whipping out a tit.
That's a
the whole world went crazy.
So they're like, let's go after radio because a titty fell out, a nipple.
I know,
Fuck it.
Right.
Everybody put their nipples on TV.
I don't even understand how radio got the shit end of that stick. Why did we get in trouble for that?
Yeah, you can't even see us.
I think there was a whole lot of things that went on with Bush. Like, he was president at the time, and they were like, we're going to crack down on everybody, and we're going after fucking radio.
It was so fucking annoying. Number 5 on the breakdown here is the "We Believe the Best Men Can Be." It's a Gillette ad, which basically says all men are shitty.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual
Toxic
harassment.
masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get? Is it?
The fuck?
It's likely happening here in bullying as well. A problem
We can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
It's been going on far too long.
What does this have to do with a razor?
Nothing.
We can't
Literally
laugh it off.
nothing.
Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
What the fuck?
This is basically a commercial for a razor that is saying that all men are bad and that Gillette sees it and that we need to make a change. And male viewers obviously got super pissed. My camera just did the same thing. But
whatever.
Super fucking pissed about it. Said it was virtue signaling, claiming Gillette was attacking all men. And then the video ended up with 1.2 million dislikes on YouTube.
Well, yeah, because it makes no fucking sense. If you're trying to sell a razor, talk about how good the blades are, or that it comes with, like oil based in the right above it. Like, what does the Me Too movement and bullying and all that shit have to do with shaving your fucking face?
Gillette, it's very easy. Have a guy, you gotta have this, someone that good looking model guy. Have him shave, and then the woman
when he's done
walks
shaving?
in. The woman walks in, this good looking fucking model.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and you just know, like, without saying it, like, they're gonna
Gillette. Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. Talk about your closer shave. That way, you can go fuck your hot model girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's not brain
pussy
surgery.
with my fucking shaved beard.
Girls like it when there's a little bit of stubble there.
Yeah,
but
from what I've been told,
it was getting a little bit too thick, so that's why I switched to Gillette.
Go ahead, Gillette. Why don't you show people shaving their fucking balls next?
I mean, they might.
Gillette, this razor's so good you can shave your balls.
Hey,
there is a razor company that basically does the same thing. They basically say that it's specifically meant for shaving your balls. I can't remember what it's called. Because what's funny is they reached out to me on Instagram and was like, "Hey, do you want to be a contributor or an advertiser for us?"
I'm like, okay, like that
Dr.
too.
Squatch, the ball trimmer.
The ball trimmer, yeah. Hey, I'd promote that. Hey, Dr. Squatch, whatever you want to, you got 3 dudes right here who are ready to promote your ball trimmer. What do I got to do?
I mean,
do I got to show my balls?
No, you just got to. Basically, what they wanted you to do was buy one and then talk about how great it was. But if they want us to be their affiliates, I mean, I'll do it.
I don't mind showing my nuts as long as we're not in the same room together. I don't want all your nuts out, but I don't mind virtually.
If I got to put my balls on the internet, I don't want to be next to you guys.
It's just as long as it's like if we're getting paid, I'm like, you can see my nuts.
I should probably ask my wife too. Like, are you okay with if I put my balls?
Can I put my balls on the internet?
Say you'll cover your dick. I won't show my dick, just my balls.
Hey, are you down here? Can I show my balls on the internet? I do. She said I already do. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what that means. That's rude.
I don't know.
By the way, I don't know what you're saying, but whatever. The next one, number 4 on the breakdown here, is the Peloton ad. You guys remember? I know you remember the Peloton ad because we talked about it on our radio show back in 2019 when a husband gives his wife an exercise machine for Christmas.
I hate this song.
Give it up for our first time ride.
first ride. I'm a little nervous, but excited. Let's do this. 5 days in a row. You surprised? I am. 6 a.m. Yay.
I got to tell you,
That was totally worth it. Let's go, Grace in Boston.
I don't get it.
I'm not mad about it. The whole point of this ad, like, or the why people got mad is because people saw it as a little tone deaf, a little, like, basically the guy was telling his wife she needed to exercise.
That's really digging into the story. First of all, we don't know if she works out and she has to go somewhere in the cold weather in December.
Maybe she asked for it for Christmas.
Maybe she wants this badass equipment. You fuckers.
Yeah, I remember when that became their stock dipped like 10% overnight. They lost $1.5 billion overnight after that ad came out.
So stupid.
And then they said, you know what? Let's get some of that COVID in 2020 and we can get our money back. And they did.
They did. You're right. They did. They killed it in COVID with COVID. That was a good one. Do you guys remember the Mountain Dew goat commercials? Because I don't either. This is also one of these racist ads, apparently. Mountain Dew rolled out a 3-part ad campaign fronted by a talking goat, Felicia the Goat, and it was voiced by Tyler, the Creator. Check this out.
They calling it racist. Some are actually calling it the most racist commercial ever. Critics say it portrays racial stereotypes and also makes light of violence toward women. It was all created by a black man who says the storyline is so bizarre, it was never meant to be taken seriously.
What?
I know my rights. The premise of these online ads is absurd enough.
Give it to me.
A crazy goat who becomes obsessed with Mountain Dew.
Give me more. I want it.
They've gotten 2 million views since March. And now there's a sequel.
Come on, which one is he?
But this morning, some are calling this the most racist commercial ever.
It's me. You should have gave me some more.
The ad features that battered waitress now on crutches being urged to identify a suspect out of a lineup of black men.
You better not snitch on a player.
This ad is destructive because it further pushes forward the stereotype of black men as being violent criminals.
It was created by a black guy. I mean, I just think I don't really feel. I mean, I guess I kind of see a little bit of it, but I also am like, dude, it's just a fucking dumb ad. I
don't even understand. I can't understand the concept of the commercial. It's so stupid.
It's just a goat that's obsessed with Mountain Dew, and it goes around taking everybody's Mountain Dews.
But all they need to do is throw a couple white guys in there, and they're like, "Oh, Mountain Dew."
Yeah.
I mean,
give me a Kyle. That's what we need.
Yeah, but the battered woman in a lineup of nothing but black guys and a goat. I was like, yeah, that's not good.
Mountain Dew's like, I don't see no problem with this.
That's fine. Seems.
Yeah, you got to throw a couple white guys in there, and she can't look like shit.
That bullshit. We don't see color. Well, you better, because you fucking lost money on this one.
You just fucked up. And another really big one, another racist one too, actually, was from H&M, the coolest monkey in the jungle shirt. Have you guys saw this?
No.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, there's no story here other than H&M took a shirt, and on the little green hoodie, this shirt, they wrote "coolest monkey in the jungle," and they put it on an African-American child, and they put it online.
Yeah.
And
somebody that was so innocent didn't even realize that people say that, and racially meaning that.
Sure.
They didn't even think about it, and they're like, "Oh fuck!"
I mean, it's a cute kid, so they're just like, "Oh, let's put this on this cute kid. Like, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's, kids, monkeys, whatever." And they didn't think it through, and because that's not one of those things that accidentally can bring you a lot of money. This will ruin your fucking company. Although,
what's the little white kids one say?
His says, this is something sort of tiger survival expert or something like that.
Oh, see, he should have had a monkey shirt. Then it'd be like,
yeah, he's got the jungle survivor expert.
Okay,
but the little black kid get the little monkey shirt.
Yeah,
let's not do that. And then finally, the very last one here on this countdown is the Pepsi ad where Kendall Jenner pretty much ends all rioting.
She just ends racism and rioting.
Yep. If you guys remember, she's walks through the protest with a Pepsi.
And it all just and everybody just goes home and is happy.
By the way, everyone's really happy in this protest. They're all smiling, throwing up peace signs. They're having a great time at the protest.
Have you ever been to a happy protest?
It's the happiest protest I've ever seen. And then she walks up. She's got her Pepsi, looking at a cop.
Has she ever handed you a Pepsi? I don't know what it's like.
I don't know, man. Maybe it changes your world, change your entire life. She hands you a Pepsi.
Yeah, I remember this one. it was once again, I like using this phrase again, it's the most tone deaf nonsense I've ever seen.
Very watered down. The message was Pepsi fixes everything, and that's not true. And the worst thing about this was happening. I believe there was a bunch of protests going on at the time across the country. People protesting Donald Trump and all that shit. So anyway,
these major companies who just hire us, we are actually, I think the three of us, I don't know about the fourth person yet, but we can pretty much analyze something in about 10 different ways, look at it and save your company.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But like 9 times out of 10, the commercial's going to be like, let's add some more hot girls.
That's pretty much it. Put another hot chick in there.
Well, hot women love hot women. I mean, women talk shit about other women, but they still love hot women. So
straight men love hot women. Sure. Gay guys love hot women.
Everybody does. Who doesn't? Everybody does.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I would just have 2 lesbians licking over a Pepsi. Bam, Pepsi. We lick pussy.
Sold. Done. You're gonna sell a million cans. You're gonna sell a million cans. Fucking Pepsi, dumbasses.
Coke sucks dick.
Shit. I'm going to pause for 1 second, guys, because I'm going to do something. I'm going to see if this fixes this. Not. It didn't. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
No. Oh, well. Anyway, all right. You guys ready? Are you guys ready with some random thoughts? We haven't done this in a really long time, and this was one of my favorite segments back in the day, but I did happen to find the old intro, so let's fire this.
Oh, nice.
And now, Random Thoughts with Stroke, Mikey, and Ian.
Because you can't do random thoughts without the music.
No.
You have to have the music. It's the piano. Well, Ian, you're the one that brought it up yesterday in the chat asking, saying you wanted to do random thoughts, and I got a bunch here, but I'll let you kick it off.
The Sour Patch parents need to raise their kids better. Maybe they wouldn't be such assholes if they had better role models.
Maybe. Do fish know they're wet? Or are they just like, they think you just live in their lives and there's just the water's air to them?
Right?
I don't know. Oh, you ever thought about it was like when a fish bites a lure or a worm and he's caught? Does he think he went to heaven? I don't know. That was just a random thought there. There you go. There you go. I added to that one.
That's a really good one, to be honest with you.
I'm just going to count that as mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's wait for it.
Because that one just popped in my head when you said that. I was like, I wonder what it's like for that fish.
Do sperm banks imply the existence of sperm credit unions?
Feels like it does. I think it seems like it. What do you get at a sperm credit union? Better rates?
Probably your deposit a day early. I don't know.
Are you a VIP person when you're like always there, like you can't come back for 2 weeks and then you're always there? Like, do you get like a, I don't know, like your name on the wall or something? Like he's always just
you get a plaque
contributing. Yeah, like a plaque. Like people that donate what's it? The blood or whatever else. Like you get so much or plasma.
Or it's like you get it like YouTubers, you get like 1 million views, you get a plaque.
Yeah.
So you got million deposits. Seriously though, this is a serious question, and I know that this is random thoughts, but for real, do birds pee?
We all know they pee.
I don't know.
We all know they shit.
Well, what does it matter? Birds aren't even real.
Well, so I don't think all birds are. I think pigeons aren't real, but
no, those definitely aren't real.
Birds in general. I don't know. I've never seen a bird pee. I don't know if
are seagulls real?
I don't know what's real anymore, dude.
They come up and constantly trying to eat food at the beach.
I feel like they're real.
I didn't come up with this one, but I just want to share it because it just makes me think more than I should. When you buy when you have a straw, does it have 1 hole or 2? What would you consider?
I had that debate like last week, and I'm just like, it's 1.
And I'm like, it's 1, right? Because it's the whole.
It's 1. This isn't a philosophical question. It's 1. It's math.
It's 1 hole and it goes all the way through.
Yeah.
That's what I think. We could put an end to that debate right now.
Okay, I would agree with you. I think it's 1. It's just 1 solid hole.
What is a number 1 pencil?
Don't know. I've always wondered that.
He's gonna play again.
Like there's a number 2 pencil. What's a number 1? Or is there even a number 3? I'm so confused.
There is a number 1 pencil, and I don't.
What is it?
What is it? I think it's lead.
I think it's the color of the lead, maybe like darker or lighter.
I miss a good old pencil fight, by the way. Just random thoughts. Damn, that another one just popped in my head.
All right, well, that one's yours.
Just trying to break people's pencils when you pull back and snap on it.
Oh, my God. Wasn't that fun back in the day? Yeah. They always yell at you,
that.
don't be pencil fighting in class. You're like, this is like the best part of my
Fuck you,
day.
teacher, bitch.
I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. If money doesn't buy happiness, why the fuck am I sad when I'm broke?
Right?
Yeah, that's what poor people say. Poor people always say that because we don't know what it's like to have money.
I bet rich people are like, yeah, no, I'm happy as fuck.
I'm happy as fuck, man.
Yeah.
And if you're very, very wealthy and you're not happy, you're more than welcome to donate to me and I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll see what's up. I'll let you know.
Well, I was thinking about this last night because my daughter is very picky when it comes to her bottled water, and she's like, "Don't get this kind, and don't get this kind.
Don't get Dasani. Dasani's trash.
Yeah,
Dasani sucks.
But what does? And she's right, but I still can't figure out like what does it taste like? Like, how do you describe the taste of water to someone else? Like, if you eat something, people always say it tastes like chicken, right? But but you know the difference in the water. But what is it?
I don't know,
but I think
I may need a nap after that one.
I think water is the chicken of liquids. So, like, because everyone's, you drink something out, it's like, it tastes like water. It's watered down. Like, everything tastes like chicken. If you drink a beer, it's like, it's water. I don't know.
Did you know that, by the way, somebody told me this and I looked it up. It was like last year with the bottled water, the caps, they have different colors for the caps. They mean things. Did you know that?
Really?
No.
Yeah, Google it. I didn't know that either.
I wonder what the
like you'll see some with blue and some are clear. Yeah. They mean something. Yeah.
When is the Game Boy going to finally grow up and act like a great game man?
Wouldn't that be like a Nintendo?
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I mean, I don't know. I have one more. If sleep is supposed to recharge you, why the fuck do I wake up and I feel like I was hit by a truck? Sometimes I wake up and I'm in pain. Like, what did I do?
You slept wrong? That comes with age too,
I guess.
And here's a funny one again, not my original one, but I just love it. When your first birthday is really your second. So we're all off by a number.
I'm 36.
We're all at an age to your number.
Great. I'm 47.
I don't know who thought of that and who was high enough, but I thought I'm going to add that one today.
One step closer to death.
Why is it when you're trying to sleep, some positions are so uncomfortable you'll never be able to sleep, but when you wake up, you just find yourself in the weirdest position and you're like, oh yeah, that feels good. I don't either, because I woke up this morning, I'm like, there's no way I could fall asleep like this, but just laying here, like with my, like on the stomach, my legs made of 4 and my arms are all over the place. Like, this feels amazing. I don't know why.
It's the most comfortable I've ever slept.
Ever. But I can't go to sleep like this, but you're just laying there like, yeah, this is it.
I do love Random Thoughts. It's one of my favorite segments. We got to keep doing that one. Because I'm just like, I'm high all the time anyway. So it's literally just me living my life.
Like half of my Facebook page is just my random thoughts.
I know. They're just easy too. Like, I think of this shit all day.
I have a couple of beers. I think of something stupid. I'm like, I'm going to put that on Facebook.
And people can submit their random thoughts. So you could submit it right through our confessions link, which is in the description of this and every episode of Not That Damn Show. It's our NGL link. And we do have some confessions for today. Before we wrap up today's show, I want to get to some of these, and some of them are really fucking good. So let's get some confessional music on and read your guys' disturbing, fucked up confessions.
I was going to say, who's cheating on who this week?
Let's find out. And I brought this up earlier. Someone asked us, would you guys ever do a podcast tour? I'm a longtime fan, but have moved as many of you have. Would you guys tour the country doing different podcasts at festivals, concerts, and bars to hit all your fans? I know I would attend.
If we had enough fans in that particular area, yeah.
For right now, we're really big in like 3 places. I don't know where you are, but it would probably just be you.
Yeah, I don't know where this person's from either, and that's a really good point.
But we're trying to take over the world.
We'd like to. So if we were able to get, sponsors and stuff behind that and make something like that happen, why the fuck not? I'd love to. I think it'd be fun.
That's why I said earlier, there's an invite button at on our page. Go abuse that button.
Invite everybody, join our Patreon. All the support that you guys can give us is going to be the best way to make things like this happen. And if you said you moved away, but anybody who's local, don't forget August 30th at the Boardwalk.
That would be my dream, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Dude, that'd be.
There was one time that I had a dream was like I wanted to like syndicate and terrestrial radio, and I still wouldn't hate it.
No, it's cool.
It doesn't mean like it. It doesn't mean what it did mean before.
Yeah, this would be way better. Touring around and doing a show in different cities and different places, I think it'd be a lot of fun. By the way, I am showing all of these up online. So if you are a Patreon member,
I actually like that.
you can see the right up on the screen, you can see the confessions, so you can read along with us. Next one here is, we were at a party at a fairgrounds with DJs. Oh, this is the guy that peed. So he said earlier when I read you the email, this is his confession. Yeah. So it was with DJs, whatever, Keystone, Busch Light. I peed, didn't want to walk back. Friends gathered around me. I peed in a cup and some girl drank it. So we got his whole story already.
Christ.
Don't drink, again, the moral of the story is don't drink random people's shit. This is about you, Ian. It says, I got to admit, I love listening to Ian during Craigslist. It's so hot to me for some reason. His voice sounds deep and sensual, and some of the stuff he says, oh my fucking God, I must be ovulating.
Woman, seek help.
Damn.
If that person wouldn't have put, I must be ovulating, I would have assumed it was a man.
I'm me, and I don't even think that's sexy.
Dude, no, goddamn. Craigslist is disgusting.
True.
It is funny. It is funny. You should definitely do Craigslist live at the event.
I don't want that person just flicking the bean in the middle of the audience.
Why not? Well, there's gonna be kids there, so.
But just for you. Hey, girl.
Shut up.
What's up? How you doing?
Weirdo.
Glory holes.
The next one, when I have no tissues around, but my cat is nearby, I wipe my boogers on her. And I watch and wait and see if she eats it off.
My God.
Fuck is wrong with you?
There was when we did the voicemails, there was somebody that called in and it's like, yeah, I feed my boogers to my dog. I was like, that's just cruel and hilarious.
It's so fucking gross.
Oh, it's gross as hell, but I laughed at it.
But you're wiping your boogers on your cat. That feels like abuse. If you had a chance to purge, who would you kill?
I wouldn't kill anybody, but I would definitely burn some shit down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to kill anybody, but I would rob shit like crazy. That's for sure. I would be robbing banks and stuff, you know.
I have a couple, but I'm not going to spit their names out.
No, I would just set fire to some things.
I believe there's a list of at least 3 people that they would kill if they could get away with it.
I used to live with Stroke. He keeps his list on the fridge. Like that guy in Billy Madison.
Yeah.
That's funny.
There's people I truly just can't wait to see them die.
Yeah, I think there's probably 1 or 2, but again, I'm not going to say their name. Next confession here is, my husband thinks he had a vasectomy failure. Truth is, our miracle baby isn't his. What the, you fucking...
I swear to God, every fucking week, you're a bunch of whores.
Christ.
Why would you do that not only to your husband, but why would you do it to your child?
You're a terrible person.
Like, our listeners are some fucking pieces of shit.
Except for this person who says their anonymous message is best fucking podcast ever. You're right.
That's not untrue.
You're right.
Yeah, I'll give you a dig on that one. That's totally right.
Next one. Sometimes I pretend to be asleep when my husband gets home from work late so I don't have to talk to him. God damn it. What a terrible marriage. I mean, it's kind of funny, but still. Like,
look, sometimes everybody has a long day. Well, I mean, like, what if he comes home every day and just bitches about work? Like, yeah, I'm sick of hearing about it.
Yeah.
I'd have to hear the rest out. Like, why? What does he talk about when he gets home? Like, why are you avoiding him? Or are you is it just over? Yeah.
It might just be over.
I still believe this was not popular, but I still believe going back to the way it used to be where you had 2 different rooms.
Sleeping? 2 different rooms?
Yeah. You negotiate to go back when you want to fuck, and then you leave her in the wet spot, and then you go back to your room. You got your game systems or whatever you want, your sloppy room.
Damn it, man.
Don't you think that'd be hot? Like, I ain't got I get the whole fucking bed. There's no like, oh, you're in your sleep, you snore too loud, or you're taking the covers. Like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm in my room. I'm going to my room.
It's pretty funny.
Stay the fuck out of my room. I'm coming in your room.
This one says, my stepdad hit my mom once. 2 weeks later, his truck mysteriously disappeared. I never admitted it.
Oh.
Hey,
like
you know what?
Where you did with it.
I'm not.
No objections here. Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Here for that.
Yeah, I just want to know what you do with it. That's all I know.
I'd like to know too.
Where is it?
Let us know. Let us know.
I would love to, because again, this is 100% anonymous. We do not know who you are, and we cannot find out. So if you want to text us again, we would love to know what happened.
And finally, the last one here is, I had a 3-way with my boss and his wife. It was her idea, and she mostly just watched.
So it was a 2.5-some, basically.
So it's like almost like the cuck thing, only the females. Wow.
Hey, women can be cucks.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Did you get a raise?
And I hope he got something out of it.
I've only watched stuff like that in porn. That's awesome.
I know. That shit doesn't happen in real life, I didn't think.
Yeah, it's like, I would love for you to fuck her and I want to watch it. Really? This is a setup. This is a setup.
You're trying to divorce me. This is bullshit.
Well,
I ain't doing it. Nope.
The couple of times that friends of mine have been asked to do that, it does happen, but the couple's usually fugly.
It's never going to be. It's never hot. Yeah. It's never going to be hot.
Two supermodels aren't going to approach any of us and be like, "Hey, you want to fuck my wife while I watch?"
Yeah, absolutely not. That's never going to happen.
No.
Well, that's it for today. My wife? No, I don't. She's disgusting. How do you fuck her?
I'm attacked by this flamingo. Gay flamingos.
That gay flamingo is trying to get in you.
I know. I ain't gonna give that thing away. So you can win this gay flamingo at the August 30th event, That Damn Night Out. Plus, we got our penis guns. More are on the way, apparently. Stroke's got some coming, too. So we're going to have a lot of penis guns to give out there.
Y'all motherfuckers buy some tickets.
Yeah. Buy your tickets now. Get them at NotTDS.com. You can head over to the Boardwalk's website, too, as well. And we'll see you guys out there. But that's it for this week. Stay safe. Stay weird. And remember, as always, question everything.
Don't beat it. Don't whack it. Just stroke it.
Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, there it is.
Hey, this was really fun. We hope you liked it too.
You know, we've had a lot of laughs tonight.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through.
But I'll tell you what's not funny.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Killing strippers.
'Cause now it's time to go.
Strippers are people too. Naked people who may be willing to pleasure you for a price you negotiate later behind the curtain at a VIP room.
We'll see you very soon, I know.
Besides, there's no need to kill them.
Very soon, I know.
Because most of them are already dead inside.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.